YouTube, what's going on? It's CJ the detail guy. There's a little nighttime work out here. I'm here at the shop. It's just an update on the 83 red Cutlass. I'll be bringing y'all some more soon about the 83 T-top Cutlass soon. But this video today is just an update on some of the motor components, like the accessory bracket for the 83 red T-top 350 build. I think I had showed y'all this before. Let me show y'all again. It's kind of a review, but this is the blast gun with gravity feed Sandblasting. I showed y'all this before. I used it already. I'm gonna show y'all, give y'all a little review of how it works, kind of in action. It's a nice little unit. There go the item number, of course, Central Pneumatic, Harbor Freight. But this little thing actually does work pretty good. I got it to do little small jobs. I got a bigger setup for my frame and stuff like that I'm gonna use, but this is the item. You need this connector here, the bigger connector, the high flow connector. But what I'm gonna do, you see all these little accessory bracket pieces? I've already pre-treated these with that rust stopper to get a lot of that cruddy stuff off of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sandblast these pieces as much as I can. And as you can probably tell, I did this one already. But I'm gonna do some of the other ones so y'all can see how it works. It might be a little bit of sand that, you know, kind of gets into the camera, but I'm gonna hit these pieces, at least one piece, so y'all can see it, and I'll show y'all later what they look like after they're, you know, it's been done. But this piece here I've done already. That's the back of it. This the front of it, sandblasted. So all of this stuff is gonna get sandblasted and painted. I'm gonna put the rust stopper paint on it. All this stuff is going black. So my motor gonna be red and black. That's the theme, red and black. So with the motor. So the accessory bracket, I thought about getting that ICT billet front accessory bracket for this bracket set for this motor, but it leaves it real empty looking in the front. I mean, it hangs the alternator, it hangs the AC, it hangs the water pump. But this unit fits on it and kind of builds it out and gives it a little more stout look in the front, the old stuff. And like I said, with this one, I was never worried about racing this one. So I'm not worried about weight, because this thing here is a little heavy, but it goes with the motor pretty nice. And the way I'm gonna have it set up, hopefully it's gonna look really good together. So I'm just gonna go back with the original bracket. It still has the power steering on it, but it's adjustable. You know, this section here, alternator, this section here, you can remove that and put that down here. This section here is your AC, which this car will have AC, and the water pump already have that. So you have alternator, water, power steering, and you have AC. Then you can put a pulley or whatnot. This pulley here you can put down here if you need that additional pulley for the belt, or just get the belt that goes with it. But for now, I'm gonna hit these parts to kind of give y'all a view of what they look like once they are done. So this is them now. Got a little bit of sand on it, but this is them now. You got a little what's this? Spacer. I'm gonna hit all that stuff. I'm gonna hit the pulley. I'm gonna hit this pulley. The tensioner, I'm gonna hit that. All of that. I'm gonna do the back side of this one, and then I'm gonna come back and show y'all. But I'm gonna give y'all a little example of how it works. So hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second while that is off. I'm gonna give y'all a little quick example of how it works. Now it's probably gonna shoot sand at you, cause sand is everywhere. I got on safety goggles, you can't see that, I got on safety goggles. I got a hood on to keep the sand out my hair, and I got my blower right here to blow some of this stuff out my beard and stuff like that. But put on your safety goggles and things that you need to be safe. This that I'm using, this is the glass bead. I was gonna use the sand like everybody else used, but I saw how a lot of people were saying it's getting clumped up and getting caught up in their stuff, so I went and got this. I think I showed y'all that before. The ground glass blast media, 5 pounds, Harbor Freight. You can get this stuff for like $10, so I think it's $5.99, one of the two. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna use. It's real fine. You set your gun to the proper specs, and then you can, you know, just set it up. So I'm gonna set it up now and let y'all get a little glimpse of what's going on, and then go from there. All right. Hopefully this will work. Well, I already know it's gonna work. I'm talking about this stand. So let me hook it up and let y'all get a quick glimpse of it, of how it works. All right. That's closed. This is open. That's why I just dropped all that sand. But this is closed. This is closed. Now you just turn the way you want. Let me show y'all this. I know that was kind of messy. Let me show y'all this, y'all. So that's the other side. Got that together. So it's good for, you know, little spots like this. I started on this piece here. I didn't get it all done yet. I started hitting some of this real quick, and you can also see that I started hitting some of that. You see it's peeling it right off. The pressure got low, so you know what I mean, I stopped so it can build back up. But you see it works. Probably the next time y'all see these pieces, they're gonna be all painted and looking pretty good. So I'm gonna keep chugging along. Once I get them done, I'll probably post some pictures, show y'all some pictures of them before and then after. But right now, this is how they look now. Like I said, everything's going black, so I'm gonna peel off as much more as I can, and then I'm gonna just keep it going from there, and then I'm gonna spray them black. Once I do that, I'll cut you back on, alright? Alright, YouTube, I'm back. Alright, so I got those pieces sandblasted. With this one, the big bracket, I didn't try to sandblast the whole thing. I just tried to get the rusty areas and get that stuff off, because this whole piece gonna get primed down. So that's how it turned out after I sandblasted it. You see how it's pretty smooth? That's really all I wanted, because once I prime it, it's gonna be good. Same thing with these pulleys. I just hit what was rusty. Same thing with this, same thing with those. But on these pieces here, I kind of hit them kind of good. Well, decent. But you see how good it works? It knocks everything right off of it. No grease or anything on these things. So every piece is ready for prime. Even on the power steering pump, I hit most of this. I didn't want to hit up in here too much. I didn't want to try to get sand for that glass inside the fittings here. So I just went around it pretty, kind of easy. Got all the grease and stuff off of it, degreased it, pressure washed everything, got all the sand out of everything. So that's how most of this stuff looks. It's going to turn out with that little part. Again, that piece is this piece here, and it worked pretty good. Like I said, it wasn't something that, you're going to try to do a whole car or something with, but, it works pretty good. I mean, it's for $20-something, and you can't beat it. So it knocked down your small parts like bolts, little brackets and things like that. That's the part number. It's perfect for that kind of stuff, and it works really good with this ground glass. It's no little beads and stuff gonna get caught in it. Just make sure you get the correct high flow fittings that go with it, so that it'll push out the kind of pressure that it needs. But other than that, it works pretty good. I mean, you can't beat it. Like I said, for the price, it's 21 bucks. And if you want to, you can put it on an even bigger compressor. I got a little air 200 psi compressor, 27 gallons, but you put it on a even stronger air compressor, and it'll knock all this stuff off easy. Because I mean, look how I did these. Y'all saw them things before. This was black. This was black and greasy. This was just rusted out real bad. So, all right, my next move for all this stuff now is to prime it all and let it sit overnight. So I hit you back when I got some more. Go on. Yo, what's up, y'all? This is CJ. I'm back. I'm about to prime this bracket now, and try to get this joker ready for black paint. So give me a second. Let me get that going, y'all. I'm gonna prime the back, I'm gonna prime the front, and then probably tomorrow I'm gonna probably paint everything black. I'm gonna go with gloss, a gloss black. Just try to get it to look good. Like I said, the color scheme is red and black. So let's get some primer on this thing and see what we can do. Again, don't go real heavy the first coat. Just, get some coverage. A dust coat, if you will. Some people call it a dust coat or whatever they want to call it, but I'm just going to get a coat on it on both sides of this bad boy. And then if I do a good enough coat on it, dust coat if you want to call it that, I'll be able to get a decent coverage when I paint this joker black. So just want to get that on it. Didn't even take long. Y'all saw that? Didn't take long at all. So It's weird the color this comes out as. Kind of like an army green. But y'all see it works. Quick dust coat on that back side. And it's self-etching, so as long as I let it dry, it's gonna come out pretty decent. It's self-etching primer, automotive primer. I'm gonna switch it around now and spray the other side. Oh man, this thing ain't light either. I don't want to get no paint on me. This little bracket heavy. I ain't gonna lie, that thing gonna add some weight to the car, to that engine bay. It's a smaller car. This come out of the truck, so it's gonna add a little weight. So it is what it is. Like I said, I was gonna go with the ICT billet bracket, but it looked alright. But I kind of didn't want to have that one piece look here. I wanted the whole thing to kind of have the front. I know y'all see them CVF kits that they be having, whatever they call them, where it look like it's one whole piece in the front. That's kind of what this. They might have probably mimicked this setup, but they just use lighter material to do it. But this bracket setup to me is pretty decent. It's not ugly. It's just bulky. And once it's on the motor, it's not even really that bulky, to be honest with you. Once it's on the motor. So y'all see how quick that was to prime that? Didn't take time, no time at all to prime that. So this the type of AC unit. Well, I ain't gonna be able to pull it up, but y'all know that R4 old school truck or old school AC unit that they used to use, compressors. That's the compressor I'm gonna be using on this car. It goes right here. So you got the AC, the alternator, and power steering pump. This right here, you can put that additional bracket in there for to have another pulley to complete your pulley setup if you need to. But that's a pretty decent setup to me. It's all like one piece. So, but it's prime. I'm gonna let that dry overnight. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go get the other pieces and I'm gonna prime those pieces as well. So, be 1 second. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna paint this piece here, part of the bracket. I'm gonna paint the piece up top there. Paint this piece here. Paint this pulley. And also that pulley there. So give me a second. Let me get everything set up. And we're going to go ahead and get this stuff primed up and get it ready for paint for tomorrow. So we'll get this one done first. Like I said, just a dusting. You don't got to soak it up with primer. You just want to be able to put the fresh coat of paint on it for the fresh black. So got another one there. This is my little paint room that I'm in right now. If it's small parts, I just come in here, hang stuff up and paint stuff like that. It's easy for me to do it like that. Probably really can't see it, the light's bad, but it's getting done. It's definitely getting done. Like I said, I just want to get enough on it to be able to get that black on there and get it looking good. Alright. You got that spacer. I was trying to see if it was any other spacers that I needed to do, but I didn't see any. Everything else is bolts. So you know, so that's done. That piece is done. That piece is done. The big bracket is done. Spacer's done. The bracket done. Last thing that needs to get done now is this bracket here. I don't even know if I'm gonna use this bracket, but I'm gonna go ahead on and get it together. 1 second. All right, y'all. Let me hit this joke. Real quick. All right, so that's done. That's done. Pretty much all of them done now, y'all. I really don't know if I'm gonna use this pulley here. So, also, if anybody need a core support, I got a core support for a Cutlass there. I got some LS parts or some truck parts there also. Radiator, if anybody need a radiator. Different little things I got in here if people need them, so hit me up. I got over here in the back corner over here, I got a couple cross members, G-body cross members. So if anybody need one, just let me know. I got those. I got a stock 700 R4 torque converter if anybody need one. So just let me know. And I got a gang of hubcaps for the cutties. So anybody need some hubcaps. Matter of fact, no, I'm keeping all my hubcaps. So later for that. But that's that compressor that I'll be using right there. Not that one, but I'm gonna get a brand new one and set it up. That's what's gonna go on this setup for the other one with the new AC unit that I'm gonna be using. And I got some information coming soon with the AC setup that I'm gonna be using. Somebody I saw in the comments, somebody asked what other setup is it other than Vintage Air. It's quite a few companies, but this one I'm gonna show y'all. This one I'm gonna give you the information on as soon as I get everything. So you're gonna be highly impressed. I was. So we'll see. This is it. This CJ the Detail Guy. Just another update on this 83 O's. Just getting these brackets together. This the red 83 Cutlass Supreme. I'm gone. YouTube back in here at it. About to get these brackets finished up. I did some yesterday, but I'm gonna finish it up today. I'm gonna hit the bracket here, the spacer, the bracket there. Got some down here, the water pump, the tensioner, the other bracket there, the pulley, another bracket, and another pulley. So I'm gonna hit those things. I'm gonna hit those things today. Can't really see me. There you go. I'm gonna hit that today. Black. So give me a second. I'll cut you back. Yo, this CJ Detail Guy, just checking back in. Just an update on the red 83 O's. This the front bracket for the motor. I'm about to spray this bad boy black. I did a little bit yesterday as far as what you call it, sandblasting it, priming everything, and degreasing and pressure washing, priming everything yesterday. So I'm gonna get this bracket together today in that gloss Rust-Oleum engine enamel gloss. So I'm gonna hit the brackets. I'm gonna hit the spacer, bracket, power steering, other little parts, pulleys, pulley, and one more bracket. So I'm gonna hit all that stuff in here today and get that part of this done. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can set y'all up somewhere while I spray these bad boys. Let's see what we can do with this first. Same thing I'm gonna do like I did yesterday. I ain't gonna go heavy. I'm gonna get coverage, but I ain't gonna go like crazy heavy until it dry a little bit. So I might come back tomorrow and hit it again, or just let it dry. Get here for a little while, and then come back and do it. Hit another coat. But for now, just gonna get some coverage on it, and then I'll come back and make it real heavy. Catch the spots that I might have missed. But it's gonna look nice. It's probably gonna look nice. It came out pretty smooth from me doing that I can't think of the name. Sandblasting on it yesterday. That little Harbor Freight Sandblaster. That thing pretty good. For doing little small jobs, like I said yesterday, doing small jobs. It's not nothing for trying to do no great big car frame and all that kind of stuff like that, but little small stuff like brackets and little things like that, it's perfect for that. And you can get up, you can hit all your little spots with it. See how that's laying down smooth, right? I sandblasted the whole thing, especially the rusted areas, and then I degreased it and I pressure washed it, dried it, let it all hang and sit. So it turned out pretty good, especially like these little brackets and things like that. That stuff turned out pretty good. And look, y'all don't be like me. Put something on your face if you need to. Especially I'm in my room back here, my little paint room. So make sure you put something on your face. Or you might mess around and be choking like I'm choking right now. But yeah. Let me figure something out right quick. I'm trying to turn this little piece here. See how that one turned out? Turned out pretty good. But I was trying to turn that part there, but without touching the paint, getting paint all on my fingers. But I'll let that chill. I'll do the top later. What I'm gonna do now is this bracket right here. That joker covered quick, didn't it? Now that one right there, I was able to really hit that joker with that sandblast. So I changed the metal color back to just solid metal on that one. So that one gonna turn out real good. I'm just turning it around. Just turning it around so I can hit this other side. That one took coverage real good. I might have missed something on that backside, but let's see what we can do with this one. That one covered up nice too. See that? Trying to see if I missed any up the top. I don't think I did. That covered up real nice. hit this. The air compressor loud. I gotta hit that one. Everything seems to be turning out pretty well. Everything seems to be turning out pretty well, y'all. Probably got to come back, yep. And hit little areas on this. For the most part, though, she's turning out real well. Nothing I can complain about. Yeah, these jokers turning out real well. Good thing about doing this room is like a controlled environment. And I ain't really gotta worry about really a whole bunch of trash getting in it. So that's cool. Little spots I gotta find and pay attention to. Especially like the front side. I think this the front side, so I want this side to look the best. It mounts up against the motor with these lower brackets, so I want to make sure that one looks the best. But it's looking real good. So that's gonna look good on that red motor, y'all. So kind of can't wait. Now this up here, that up there, I don't know what the top look like. And that's just a spacer, so if I need to, I can come back. Yeah, I kind of can see it just like that. Hopefully I hit it, maybe. But I'm gonna let most of this sit overnight. This part I probably got to flip it back around and hit the back side again. But all the rest of them seem to be good. So. Alright, YouTube. I hit y'all back when I got some more. Go on. YouTube, what's going on? This is CJ, the Detail Guy. Is back with another video on this red Cutlass. As you can see, all the chrome, everything is off of the vehicle. The quarter windows are out. Got all the moldings and chromes and things up off the car. Windshield, same thing. Got all the moldings and stuff off. I haven't taken the windshield out, but from what I'm seeing around it, it's not bad. So I might not have to take this windshield out. The only thing that I did see with this windshield is that it has a small crack where my finger is right there. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, but it's a small crack, but it's one of those ones where you can fill it in before it gets bad. But I might end up just taking it out anyway. But all of the chrome is off. I spoke to the body man today. We might be getting ready to get back on track. Like I said, we got off track. He got messed up. I got messed up. So That's why I'm in here stripping this part off now. Hopefully we can get back on track and get this bad boy in that paint shop and body shop and get the last of this stuff done. But like I said, all the chrome, quarter windows, everything is out of the car now. The whole car is stripped down. I took the trunk back off, put it back over there with the hood. As you can see, the bodywork has already been done mostly to that. It needs to be put in seal and the entire thing primed, but where I had the most issues at, all that stuff got done, primed up, same with the hood. So here's my quarter windows. Those are out. The trim for the windshield is here. And then all the rest of the molding and trim that goes around. So I'm gonna clean all this stuff up, scuff it up, get it nice and clean. Something different is happening with this stuff, so that's why I'm gonna scuff it up. So those are gonna be painted. But for the most part, you know, this car is fully broken down. The only other thing that I gotta do to it is what I wanna do to it is take it off the frame and change all the bushings on it, the body mount bushings, and then paint the frame and probably put the motor in while I got it off the frame and while I got it broken down like this, because that way I can get the motor set in good, I can get the transmission set in good, and then I can sit the engine back down on top of everything. So from my research and looking around and from some of my past experiences, that cross member that I got in there for the transmission, I'm not gonna have to do nothing but modify 1 or 2 holes on it and on the frame, and it should mount my 700 R4 in there. I am gonna have to do a different drive shaft because it is a little bit longer transmission at 700. Coming from a 200 to a 700, it's a little bit longer, but I'm also changing my rear end. So I'm gonna have to, you know, get that squared away too, because I'm sure my rear end, the center unit on that is gonna be a little bit longer. So that's coming out of the Camaro. So once I get all that stuff together, of course, y'all know I'll show you that process and as we do it. But for the most part, the main thing I'm trying to do is get this body, the body work to this car completely done. As you can see, like I said, the car is stripped all the way down. This car is pretty much in the same state that I had my other one in. This one a little bit slower motion, a little bit more attention to detail. On this one, you know, once you get to doing it, after a while, you know, you switch it up every time you do another one. So on this one, I'm paying more attention to detail. I'm gonna do a little bit more on this car, far as restoration wise, than I did on my other one. Don't get me wrong, the other one is still done good, it's done great, but it's the first one that's been done in such a manner. So it's still stuff on that car that I'm gonna have to get done later down the line, but for the most part, you know, that stuff is done. And I learned off of that car. So a lot of things I learned off that car, I'm trying to incorporate into this car. So that's where we at with the red Cutlass. Today is March, I wanna say the 20th, 2023, Monday. March 20th, 2023. And yeah, you can see I still don't have my other car. And you ain't really seen too many updates on that car, so y'all know what time it is. Those coming soon. So anyway, that's the update on the red Cutlass. I'll hit y'all back when I got some more. Alright, gone. YouTube, what's going on? This CJ here, detail guy. It's after hours in the shop, fooling around with this red Cutty. Some of the engine parts. Just a little update on some of the new things that I've picked up. Picked up the water pump for it. It's a Murray's pump. It's the long water pump. If anybody got a question, I got a 350 5.7 liter, the truck version. So you need the long water pump. That goes with it. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry about that. The long version that goes with it. So this is it right here. Yeah, I know I'm probably going to end up painting this joker black, but it comes like that. where you can put your front piece on. But it's a nice little piece. Got it from O'Reilly's. Part number on this joker is, don't know. It's on here somewhere, but you can get it from Murray's. Just put in the year of the vehicle. If you have the same pump that I got. Also, I ordered me a case of this VR1 oil, racing and classic cars. This is probably one of the best oils you can put in an older model car like this. And excuse me for all this jumping around with the camera. But this stuff has 2 times, if you can see that, 2 times more zinc for extreme wear protection. You see that? So that's what I'm putting in this classic. I would suggest you all put the same thing in your vehicle, especially the older classic vehicles. It's good for break-in oil as well. Of course, with this one, I'm also going to put this Lucas Zinc Plus in there. So it's just going to add more protection. The engine break-in oil additive is just going to add even more protection on top of that. And that case, I got that case off of Amazon. I think it's 6 quarts for 50 bucks. So, you know, that's a deal. And they set it up on Amazon where you can get it reoccurring every 3 months. They'll send you another case, same price. You know what I mean? So I thought that was a good deal, because I'm gonna start using that oil in more than just my this classic motor, but you know, probably in this truck, my other Cutlass, I'm gonna probably use all that motor oil. But I also got my brackets and things done. I think I showed y'all that earlier, but give me a second, I'm gonna show you. There's the part number. You're looking for the part number for that water pump. That's the part number for it right there. All right. There's also the part number for that oil, that VR1 high zinc. This oil is hard to find in the stores. They usually got the 2050 in there, but never the 1030. So that's the part number for it. You can go look online and find most of that stuff, but that's the part number for the oil. All right, y'all, here go the bracket stuff that I had been painting the other day. So mostly everything with the motor is just about done as far as the decorative and the accessory brackets and all of that kind of stuff. So there's the pulley there. You got the water pump there. It's just sitting up. Got that joker finished. All the brackets, the pulleys, all that stuff is done. I got them all sprayed black, and then I got them clear coated as well. So hopefully y'all can see that, but nothing special. Just blacked them out. Just wanted the front half of the engine to be black. This the main bracket. This the main bracket here. All that stuff is blacked out nice. Had a spacer, got that done. The pulley here, got that done. And the last of the that one don't look good. I told y'all that I might not even keep that one, but that's the power steering pump pulley right there. So, but they all done. Everything's looking good. This, like I said, is just another update. The next thing I should be doing is getting this. Let me show you. This core support squared away. I got to sandblast this, so I'm trying to wait till my bigger sandblaster unit setup comes, because I've already rust treated it, but I want to sandblast it and really get into it good, and then paint this joker. This gonna be painted black as well. So just trying to get all that stuff done on this car before you know, we throw this joker back together. So once I get this done, like I said, the engine, everything else is right there. That's ready, wrapped up in plastic, ready to go. But once I get that done, then I'm gonna focus more on this car here. Like I said, talked to the body man today. Hopefully we're gonna be getting some movement on this joker next couple weeks. I at least want to get the frame off, get the body off the frame, change the bushings, like I stated earlier. So, or So just stay tuned and we'll have some more updates. This is again the red 83 Olds update, and this CJ Detail Guy. I'm gone.